Hello chess friends, I am Jitendra Advani and welcome to Chess Talk. In today's chess video, I am going to show you how to win an endgame when you have a king, a knight and a bishop versus your opponent's lonely king. This is my second tutorial on the bishop and knight checkmate, so in case you haven't checked out the first part, then I would recommend that you watch that first by clicking on the I button above. And don't forget to watch this video till the end because I also have a really interesting chess puzzle for you all. Let's see if you can solve that. So without further ado, let's get started. As I told you in my first video, the trick to win such an endgame is to push your opponent's king in a corner which is of the same color as your bishop. In this case, you need to push your opponent's king to any of these two white corner squares since your bishop is on a light colored square. Now let's assume your opponent is smart and he knows this, and therefore he decides to run away to this corner right from the start. What will you do now? Well, let me break it down and make it simple for you. Our first aim is to get our king diagonally opposite to this corner. So we need to get him on this f6 square. Let's do this fast. Black will just keep moving back and forth like this because he wants to stay in that corner. And we got our king here. This is the key starting point to drag this black king out of this wrong corner. Now let's say we want to drag him towards this side, so we simply block this square by moving our bishop here. Now to move him out of here, we need to control this corner square with our knight. So let's quickly get our knight to this square so that we can control this corner. It's check and the king is forced to move out. Please pay attention now. This is a very important move for you. Let's analyze this. Like I told you earlier, your king needs to be on this square, so that's fine. Your knight is also perfectly placed to control this corner square. And your bishop is also controlling this square, preventing this king from running away. So what you need to play at this moment is a waiting move. And like I told you in my first video, waiting moves are always played with the bishop. So we simply move our bishop here, keeping it on this diagonal. Black is forced to move this side. Now you need to block this square, use your bishop for this since all your other pieces are perfectly placed. Basically, from here on, this is what we are going to do. We are going to shift from this position to this and then to this. And then finally checkmate in this corner. When we reach this position, our bishop will control this diagonal, and in this position, our bishop will control this diagonal to simply stop black from running away. Coming back to the game. Black has only one square to go, so he moves here. Now an important thing to remember is that from this position your knight will only be moving like this in a W pattern, and your king will slowly shift towards this side. So just keep that in mind. First, let's move our knight here to block this square. Now black has two options. He can either go this side or this side. First, let's see what happens if he goes here. We will move our knight to D7. Remember the W pattern? It's a check. Black is forced to move here. Once we are sure that black cannot go back to this side, it's time for us to shift our king. Black has only one legal move. And then we shift our king further to prevent black from running away this side. Now again, black has two options. If he goes this side, then it's quite straightforward. We can move our knight and proceed with the W pattern and continue to push the black king to this corner. But what if he tries to again go back? That's when you need to move your bishop. This is always going to be our strategy. Whenever your opponent changes direction, attack with your bishop to block the king. It's a check, so black is forced to retreat. Now again, it's time to complete the W with our knight. Black has only one legal move. Now, don't shift your king just yet, otherwise black will be able to escape from here. So what do we do now? It's simple. Just play a waiting move with your bishop, but keep him on this diagonal only. Now again, black has two options. If he moves this side, then simply block this square by placing your bishop on this diagonal. And after that, you can simply shift your king further to restrict the movement of your opponent. And then finally checkmate in the corner. Okay, now if he goes back, then complete the W with your knight. It's a check, so black is forced to move here. Again, it's time to shift your king, protecting this knight. Black has only one legal move, and then we shift our king further, preventing black from running away. See, we reached this position. Now whatever move black plays, you will block off this diagonal with your bishop. It's check, king moves back, we reposition our knight. You need to be careful of the stalemate, so don't move your knight here immediately. Instead play a waiting move with your bishop, keeping him on this diagonal, and after king moves, give check, and finally checkmate in the corner with your bishop. Easy peasy. Okay, there is one more important piece I need to cover. For that, let's go back to this position. We start with the W, and then instead of moving here, let's say black tries to run away from this side. So he plays king to d8. What will you do now? This is a little tricky, so follow me carefully. From here, we will continue shifting our king. You might be thinking that the king will run away from here. Don't worry, it might seem that way, but we have things under control. After black moves to c7, we will continue the W with our knight. We have got this square covered. So black will look to run away from either here or here. Let's say he moves to c6. It might seem like black has escaped, but no, he hasn't. Our knight is controlling these two squares, so we just need to block this square to stop the king from running away. What do? We simply slide our bishop to d3 just in time to cover this diagonal. This is a very important line you need to remember, so make a note of it somewhere. As you can see now, the black king is trapped in this cage, so he can't run away. He has only two legal moves. If he moves here, then we can push him further with our king like this, and we are back to the same position that we discussed earlier in this video. If he moves like this, then we will move our bishop to cut off this diagonal. Again, we form this perfect cage to push the king back further. If you notice now, we are back again to the same position discussed earlier. You need to follow the same process. Get the game to this position and then finally checkmate in a corner. The best way to master this checkmate would be to set up a random position on the board with these 4 pieces and play it out against a computer or any of your friends. Once you do it 3-4 times, it will become easy for you. So try this and let me know in the comments how it went. And don't forget to watch the first part of this video because that is also very important. Okay, so it's puzzle time. But before moving on to today's chess puzzle, I request you to show your support and like this video. We are targeting 3000 likes on this video, so come on guys, hit that thumbs up button right now. Okay, so here's the puzzle. In this position, it's your turn and you need to find the best move continuation for white. If you're able to find the solution to this puzzle, then share it in the comments below. Whoever gives the correct answer with the perfect explanation, I'll be pinning that comment at the top so that everyone can see it. All the best guys, let's see how many of you can solve this. Well, don't forget to check out this video on the 2 bishop checkmate. And this one as well, which is the first part of the knight and bishop checkmate. Thanks for watching and I shall see you in my next video.